in doing that. I just felt like it was disrespectful to me, to my relationship. It just was, period, the end. But I think I've endured so much disrespect, and I still do to this day.
I always say that there's blessing in the breaking. And every moment that you encounter in your life, even if it's just road rage, it's as simple as that, to maybe losing someone that you love. No perfect way to heal. There is no perfect way of dealing with something. It's more just, how am I going to be a better person?
And so, but either way, she loved me, and seeing me with other people hurt her. And so with that being said, she went out and did things that hurt me. And so it was just this hurt. I've hurt her. She hurt.
It's money. You don't care about people. Only money. No, this is funny to you guys? Get out of here. Get out of here, yo. Get out of here.
Justin Bieber's mental health, it's something people have whispered about for years. But now it's more than whispers. There's real concern, and a lot of it is coming from Justin himself.
Go. Get out of here. All you guys want is money. Money, 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 money. Money, money, money. Get out of here, bro. Okay.
There were times where I was really, really suicidal. Like, is this pain ever gonna go away? He's been saying it out loud. This isn't some secret anymore. For almost a decade now, Justin has spoken about depression, anxiety, and how fame at such a young...
There was times where I was really, really suicidal. Really, man, is this pain ever gonna go away?
...age almost destroyed him. When he first exploded onto the scene, we all saw those moments. Outbursts, tantrums, erratic behavior. We thought, he's just a kid. Give him a break. But insiders say those tantrums never really stopped. Get out of here. All you guys want is money, money, money. Some people in his circle even have a word for it now. Mantrums. And when we ask the people closest to him about mental health, there's this silence, a hard stop. One person actually said on a call, "We're not talking about that. No reason to dodge the topic." Unless there's something they're trying to protect or hide. We saw him break down mid-tour. He cried on stage, posted long messages online about not feeling worthy, about being scared. And this isn't unique. There's a pattern here. Child stars often hit success too fast, too young, without the emotional tools to handle it. Justin was 13. So much pressure, so much trauma, and no real time to grow up. He's been open about substance use too. Xanax, MDMA, marijuana, mushrooms.
Can I cut through here, sir?
No. You just look like a playground? Does this look like a playground to you? This is a studio workplace, and you're disrupting me. That is not cool. With that outfit on, I put that in my Cosmo fashion app to get a D-.
There was a time he said he couldn't even get out of bed without popping pills. I'd wake up, smoke a blunt, take a pill, and then start my day. At Coachella recently, the footage was disturbing. He looked disconnected, out of it. People online ran wild with speculation, but then someone who was right beside him for over an hour said something different. He looked totally normal, like a regular 30-year-old out with friends. So who do you believe? The internet? Or someone who saw it firsthand? But that's the thing about Justin Bieber. It's always been hard to tell what's real. He says he's fine. His team says he's in the best place of his life. But then, he breaks down. Again. Behind the marriage, the tours, the fashion, the money, there's a man still trying to find himself. And maybe, just maybe, all this fame, all this pressure, all this noise, it's not something you ever get used to. Maybe it just breaks you down slowly until all that's left is the truth. He needs help, and he's trying.
Am I on top of this person too much? Is he sick of me? Is it like, because then...
You're just honest, babe. I can't, don't touch me right now. Not right now, but I'm just...
I thought you were being serious.
No, just in general. That just happens sometimes.
But he's not there yet. And when you talk about Justin Bieber, you have to talk about Hailey. On the outside, they look like the perfect couple. Paparazzi trail them like royalty. But behind the flashbulbs, things haven't been easy. In interviews, Hailey has admitted that at one point, she called her mom crying from New York City saying, "I just can't do this." Their marriage was strained almost from the start. Justin brought years of trauma into it. And Hailey? She walked into a storm. She became the target of online hate, fans still stuck in the Jelena fantasy. You'll never be Selena. You're just a rebound. You stalked him. The pressure? Immense. The expectations? Unfair. And yet, they're still together, still trying, still figuring it out. But it wasn't just emotional stress, it was financial. Behind the scenes, Justin was burning through money. Mega mansions, tour losses, luxury jets. One insider said he had to borrow a friend's credit card just to play a round of golf. Yes, the same Justin Bieber who once had nearly $1 billion career. So when he sold his music catalog in 2022 for $200 million, it shocked the industry. It wasn't just business, it was desperation. And then came the conflict with Scooter Braun, the man who discovered him, the man who for years was like a father. They built an empire together. But now Justin says Scooter took too much, that he was manipulated. So they did an audit. First Scooter's company did one. Then Justin's people asked for a second audit from an independent firm. And that audit said Justin owed $8.7 million, not the other way around. From Scooter's side, we helped him. We paid off his debts. From Justin's, you used me. And just like that, the trust was gone. But who was in his ear? Who was driving that wedge? People point to a new figure in Justin's life, Pastor Judah Smith, a spiritual guide, a church leader. But now? He's also sitting on the board of Justin's clothing line, Drew House. Former insiders have called it a cult. They say people around Justin are using faith to influence his business and isolate him from anyone who challenges that circle. Give 10% of your income or you're out. That's what one former church staffer claims they were told. And when they refused, they were fired. The church says her lawsuit was dismissed, but the whispers haven't stopped. Suddenly, Scooter's out. Longtime collaborators? Gone. Judah and Lou Taylor, his new business manager, are in. And still, Justin drifts between isolation and expression. Sometimes he's open, honest, posting raw, vulnerable thoughts online. Other times he disappears entirely. He's in Iceland now, working on new music. Maybe starting over, maybe running. But one thing is clear, the world has watched Justin grow up, and somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing the kid who needed help. We just saw the superstar. Maybe it's time to look again. Because if Justin Bieber is telling us, I don't know what's going on, I'm trying to figure it out, I need help, then the only question is, are we listening?